Ukraine is a very poor country. And yeah, it was very, very hard on her. My mother is a very strong, independent woman. My mother was forced to leave the Ukraine. The Nazi soldiers came and because my grandfather went and become communist, they murdered him and my uncle, and they took my mother to Germany.
She had to leave her whole family to go to this prison camp. She had nothing, nobody. She had to leave everything and everybody that she knew behind. She had no contact with her family. She didn't. She lost contact with her family somewhere in 1965, 66. So she had no idea if they were alive or dead.
They put her in a concentration camp, and then she went and worked in a glass factory.
I'm assuming they must have paid somebody because she came in on a boat, so they must have paid somebody to get her to where she had to go. She said it was hard work, and she said it was a long day. They would work early in the morning till late at night. Whatever prison camp she was at, from what she had told us, that it was a lady of an officer that kind of took her under their wing. And so the lady was very good to my mother. And she didn't have it as rough as what the other prisoners had. Coming to America, it was ready set that she was going to go work. I believe it was going to be in Michigan, and she was going to work on a farm.
Indiana.
And she came here with 2 kids, and she was pregnant with the third, and she was going to go work on a farm. And when the farmer found out that she was pregnant with the third, she couldn't, he didn't want them. So she wound up staying in Chicago.
I had a great childhood. My mother was a very strong, independent woman. She taught me a lot of good values. I'm one of 11 children, and she taught all of us to stand on our feet and do the right thing.
She was strict, but she was fair. She was strict because she was trying to always teach us right from wrong.
Sometimes it was hard to understand her, but growing up with her since, well, of course, she conceived me and I was born, so but yeah, it was hard to understand her because she had a very heavy accent. But then no, things were good because they forced her to do something, and they killed my grandfather, they killed my uncle, they took my grandmother away from her also, so I didn't even get to know my grandparents at all.
She was a strong woman. She went through a lot, and she overcame a lot. And she always kept on pushing through.